will be back to get this one started after this.
Hello,
so
everybody.
just about set now on the hill here today,
here on my channel.
Jacob deGrom.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches
MLB
and how many of
show,
those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same
weekend classic.
the same
I'm trying to get 3 wins,
that can make
so I
life
can get
very difficult on his opponents.
Next offering is
actually
downstairs.
scratch that. I think I have 3 wins.
Triple
I
digits
played
on
an
the
off-camera
gun.
game against somebody, and I wound up winning.
Hitter watching that go by.
Oh, nice
Hard
one.
Grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a
Playing
man on base
against
to
this
start the inning.
team, it doesn't really show their record because
everything came together for him.
we're
Once
still
you get the
like
ball
in
by
the
the
weekend
pitcher,
classic
there's a lot
thing.
of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls.
I'm in the 600s in my ratings,
big hole and
and
get himself a hit.
And here comes Bellinger. And immediately
Jackie
pumps in a
Robinson
strike
motion
to the
and
left-handed
wanted to
hitter.
steal a base, maybe.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first.
Probably
Next
would have been
offering
out.
is fouled
I
back.
swung at it anyway.
Robinson
really
aboard here
of
at
a jump.
first with nobody out.
Belly.
Misses, it's a strikeout. And now Jordan Westberg. There goes.
He's out.
The throw, tag, and
How
he's
am I not
out.
surprised that was going to happen? Did I call that or what? And
Drilled out
Westberg
towards left
answers.
center
Thank you
field.
very
That's well
much.
struck back there. And out of here.
All right.
He made him pay for that one. Just
Trying to
like
get him
that,
up to
they
parallel
move in front.
5, but it's taking a little
1-0.
bit of some time because
Base is empty with
do
2
gotta play a
away.
little bit more
David
games with him.
Ortiz will hit next. There's
I got
a
Mike
strike.
Mussina upgraded to parallel 5.
0-1.
The last ride card for the New York Yankees. Hopefully they
Swing and a
will
miss.
release one of him
No
on
balls,
the
2
Orioles,
strikes.
like a 1997 card of him, like from the postseason, because he was
Hard
pretty
on the ground to
dominant in that.
first.
He
He
really
takes it himself to
did
the
very
bag,
well
and that'll do
against
it.
the Mariners and the then Indians, or Guardians. Did pick up a couple of hits, but we're not worried about getting all that stuff. We're trying to get the wins.
Back
I think if
here
you
in my
get
pal
5
C.
wins or something,
And today
then you
on
get
the hill, Jim
the
Palmer.
85
Chris,
Live
what are you
Series
looking for
person,
from
but
him?
it'll probably be a waste.
Power pitcher. He's going
Of
to
course, I'm
speed you up
using
with the
the new
fastball
Jim
velocity,
Palmer,
and out of his hand
the
will explode
cornerstone
the
one.
breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that
Something
front
like that,
side
yeah.
closed and hit the ball the other way because they know
Facing
if they're not ready to
team
pull the
that's
trigger,
got,
the
a good amount
fastball
of
will beat them.
We go
parallel
to the
5
bottom of the
players, but
first.
hopefully it won't
Here's
be this
Ketel
difficult.
Marte.
Not really a fan of playing in this stadium because this is a stadium where you can hit a lot of home runs. It's like a,
Next offering is fouled back.
I think it's a minor league stadium. I don't think it's a created stadium, as far as I know. I don't play into created stadiums at all. Because I play the game right. I don't like to try and, do all that crap, hitting home runs in stadiums like Ship It and a few others. I like Green Valley because it's not a stadium
Swings
hit
and
home runs
misses.
in a
It's
lot of times
strikeout.
because they got
Rutschmidt
the
fires
high
over to
wall in
first.
left field
They
and
get the
right
out
as
on
well as well,
Marte.
too.
Now the left fielder, Jackie
I
Robinson.
know that people probably don't like hearing that, but it's just the
Back
way
to
I am.
right.
I like to play the game fair.
Tatis
I don't like playing
sizes
against
this
people
one up.
that
Out.
like to try
Number
and,
2.
cheat or try and not play the game right.
2 down, base is empty.
They'll probably say, "Oh, that's how you play the game."
And next is the
Shut up.
designated hitter, Don
Why he
Baylor.
took out Don Baylor and he brings in Big Poppy David Ortiz, or Big Fatty. Can't stand David Ortiz.
Ball one there.
I don't understand why they put him in the Baseball Hall of Fame. And probably because he hit over 500 home runs. Oh my
And that
God,
one
don't
almost
do
got
that.
him.
Freaking lag.
And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. Fly ball down the line.
Second time it's done that. I mean, I don't want to go back to pure analog.
And
I mean,
that'll
I'm
do
not
it.
going to do that. I'm going to stick with pinpoint. I mean, because the ball keeps lagging. They got to do another update so they can try and fix that and stop getting the ball to bounce like that.
New
and
inning getting
pinpoint
started.
pitching.
And the batter now, Mark McGuire.
All right.
DeGrom back to work.
Hope everybody's enjoying their evening.
Flips the
It's
corner.
around
Strike one.
it's
Man, that pitch was
9:15
dotted. So much
Eastern
talent
time
on
here. It's
display when this
nighttime,
guy's out
of
there on
course.
the hill.
I don't really do a lot of games at nighttime a lot, but I'm trying to change it up instead of doing them in the early morning like I did, and a little bit in the afternoon. I got off of work around 8 o'clock tonight, and now I got to work tomorrow on my day off.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
That's fine with me. It's extra money. Somebody just said they couldn't work tomorrow and asked if I want to take their shift, and I said, yeah, of course I will.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Damn it.
Carroll has this one sized up.
Not a fan of facing this Jacob deGrom a lot of times, too, because he's a little bit of a tough pitcher, but it's not
this is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate.
Era,
good game
like
caller,
in 2018 and 2019, when he was really dominant. I mean, they probably will release one of them. They released...
Like that behind the plate,
New York Mets.
It really shuts down the running game.
That was when he won the Cy Young
Award.
You have a catcher that can throw like that. A pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with the swing and miss. I struck you out. Yeah.
Close, but
called the ball. Man, that was a close one.
Line drive.
Oh, no, it's fair. Never mind. Okay. I thought I was going to go foul. I mean, I thought for sure. I think I'm out. Never mind. He's safe.
He was all over that.
Still trying to get him up to parallel 5. Same with Fernando Tatis Jr., even though I don't like him, but he does have a nice swing. The reason I don't like Fernando Tatis Jr., like I said, I think well, I don't think he is, but he is a cheater. There we go. We got a 3-0 lead.
Say goodbye to that one.
That one hung too much, unfortunately, for him.
It's 3-0.
Right. That's going to help the parallel for him. Now, Gleyber Torres, he's close to parallel 5, but he needs to do something to be able to go parallel 5. I hope I keep this lead, too. I really, really hope so, because every time we do this, we start falling apart. Hopefully that will not be the case in this one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
I feel good, too. I just ate a big dinner right now.
Carroll.
I'm going to take a big shit because I did that earlier. But, sorry to say that. I know it was a little too graphic, but I don't care. It's my video. I can say whatever I want. If you don't like it, get off the video and get the fuck out. All right, so we got a 3-0 lead right now, and he's probably going to try to make a change, like try and get into this, but hopefully this don't lag with the pinpoint. All right,
ground ball up the middle.
That shift.
Tosses to first.
Ryan McMahon doesn't really have that much speed. He's not really that much of a power hitter. I mean, he is, but he plays on the Rockies, too. I mean, he's probably going to get traded, I'm sure, one day. I hope the Orioles don't get him because McMahon is a left-handed hitter, and he's a third baseman. We have Westberg, who can play third, and Jackson Holiday can also play third base a little bit, too.
Be effective. But just
Holiday's playing second and a little bit shortstop now. Westberg should be coming back probably sometime maybe tomorrow, I would think, because the Orioles have activated a lot of players from the injured list.
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the
Zach
launch angles are
today.
The emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
And we sent Trevor Rogers down to AAA.
Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways because I think that pitchers at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. Caught him looking for the K. And now, Ted Simmons.
2 outs now. Gotta get a little bit of a quick inning. I want Palmer to go the distance. All right, here we go. Should be no problem. A glove flip there. All right.
3 up.
Not really something you should do all the time, but the catcher doesn't really have that great speed. Is he quitting? Yes! Thank you. Goodbye! So that should be our 4th win, I would say. And we've reached the 700s. Oh, my goodness. Palmer goes to parallel 2, even though he didn't pitch a lot, but we did get the 85-plus series person, and we got the Dynasty series. Okay, we reached the 700s. So we also get that pack. Now, let's see. Is there any more stuff after that? Well, it just says... Okay, so for this one, if I get a top 10 finish... Well, it ends in 16 hours, as it says right there. And currently I'm rated I'm on 32 on the leaderboard. So 2 and 5 will get you 20 show packs and 5,000 subs. 6 and 10 will be 10 show packs. First will be 20,000 subs and 40 show packs. And also we got this championship series. We got a premier pack. It's a choice pack. 800 will be, of course, World Series, but these two cards are still going for a lot. I mean, well, actually, no. Martin Tehigo has gone down. Well, that's pretty good. And Chipper Jones, I wouldn't think he has. He's a little bit up there in the 20s. I mean, that's understandable. I think 80% of the time people would want this card more than Martin Tehigo, but he can hit as well, too, because he can play all the other positions, as you see. He's pretty much a two-way player. You know, he can pitch, and he can also play every single position. Yep. And, of course, the other stuff you get 2. And the Legend stuff, get 20 show packs. GOAT will get you 1,000. And you also get these cards up to gold instead. Kind of like the Immortal cards. Remember, will be the show 18. Sorry to mention that, because that game really sucked. And 1,100. Will be 50 show packs plus a chase pack and a chance to find that Willie Castro card and 20,000 stubs. But before we get into that, let's probably open up them packs. Okay, so of course you can sell this card if you don't want it. And this one here, it's going to be the premiere. We'll open this one first before we go for the other one. First time I have reached Championship Series, so yeah. So 1 Pipeline pack, or the, well, I don't need the Pipeline or the new threads. I'll just go with the Egg Hunt, see if we get, it contains 3 players, see if we get Jorge Polanco and maybe sell, well, not maybe, it is it is a sell, you know, if we pull him, we'll sell him for sure. Here's the first one. It's purple. Third baseman, it's that frickin' person for the Padres, yeah. Eguy Rosario, or Egu. I have no idea how it's pronounced. Okay, next one. It's another purple, and it's a right fielder. Is it Olivo? Yeah, Tony Oliva. Not bad. And the last one is another purple, and it's a starting pitcher. It's somebody with braids. Edward Cabrera, that's right. So that was a swing and a miss. Alright, so we'll sell that. 1,500 we'll quick sell, actually. Same with Tony Oliva and Edward Cabrera. We'll go for 25. Or no, well... Okay, so we'll have to put that order there, 2502. He'll sell for like 22 or 2,300. Alright, now this one. So, the chance of finding a 85 plus card is a 1 out of 1, and a 1 out of 19 odd to find an 88 plus player. But we shall see. Edward Cabrera sold. All right, so we're up to about 311,000 subs. Here we go. Come on, show me blue, please. Come on, blue, please. Nope, it's purple. It's first baseman. Is it Vlad? Boo. Get off my screen and get out of here. Alright. I see what you're doing. 35.93. You're going to troll me. And I sold him just like that. Yeah. Get out. Stinker. Okay. Let's play another one. Because that game went rather quick, unfortunately. Okay. Now we're 3-0, as it shows. I should have made a change to the rotation because I got Mike Mussina up to parallel 5. Should have put somebody else in there. So this time we're going to use Walker Buehler. Oh, no. Connection's bad. Oh, I hope they don't start doing this. I really hope they don't. Not going to be able to play a game, though, if it happens. Happens every time, you know, when I stream. Nope, still doing it. Don't like this. It's not loading up quickly either. Alright, I mean the same thing. A little better. Let's just try it anyway. I mean, we're not going to be the home team. Here we go. Well, we're facing a team that's got pretty much all Yankees. Well, not pretty much. It is all Yankees. We are the home team.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's New York taking on Baltimore.
Right.
First pitch
and
coming your way.
Of course, he has Aaron Judge, so he must be a person that like buys all the players, you know, to have all of them.
Now it's going to be Mickey Mantle.
Or unless he got some luck and he, you know, pulled some of them, but I 100% doubt that.
Of course. Into the outfield for a knock.
First pitch, he gets a base hit. I mean, it's not a home run. I'll take that.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Slapped hard the
other way.
Don't have
anybody joining in, unfortunately. I mean, I was hoping we would get some people, you know, come in. Guess everybody's busy on Mondays. All right, here we go.
Over to Jackie to get one. Now over to McGuire, double play.
All right, so that was a race.
At the plate.
Well, 6-4-3 double play.
Double plays like that
4-6-3 double play. I'm sorry, because the second baseman got it first.
No matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork
Judge is
really
under it,
comes
so
into play.
Judge may sit
right
down.
There, very well done.
Well, he can go to the outfield now, or whatever position he's playing.
Back here
we're facing Dustin May. Would be interesting to see that guy a Yankee, but I personally don't think it's going to happen.
With that heavy sinker
he's been injured over the years, but I don't see him joining the Yankees.
As it used to be, because guys are looking to hit balls down.
Yankees are always trying to get pitchers, you know, to join the rotation, you know, because of the injury to Garrett Cole. That's going to drop. There we go.
Especially early in the count. And to
but they have Max Fried, who's doing incredible.
And run it over the inside
got,
corner. Extension on that
don't have Luis Gill. Somehow they are doing good, you know, without those pitchers.
Pitching for a strike.
And he doesn't even throw it. An easy steal.
Throw safe at second.
I don't think who else the Yankees have in the rotation. I know Clark Schmidt, I think, is one of them. Marcus Stroman, I think, has been struggling. Yeah, there's a good amount of them. Just can't remember their names. They'll get the runner to third.
Jeter. Throws to first.
You got Derek Jeter playing second base? What? Oh my God.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Wow, that's crazy. Anyway, trying to see who that pitcher, who the pitchers are for the Yankees. I don't think they're playing tonight. I think they're off, just like us.
Over and over.
Well, that's going to score the runner.
Jeter whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Now, David Ortiz. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Now one missed. 2 out, space is empty.
The Yankees are playing tonight. They play the Mariners.
Throws to first, and that is the third out of the inning.
That game, it's for who's on the mound. For the Yankees, it will be...
And welcome back to the ballpark.
Clark
Top
Schmidt,
of the second. Here's the left fielder,
Mariners,
Cody Bellinger.
It will be Emerson Hancock. Okay.
Walker Buehler
here we
will go back to work. In the air, left field.
Please catch it, please catch it, please catch it. Ugh. Almost caught it. That's going to be a hit, because that was a tough play. Not going to be an error.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Next offering is foul
that
back.
double play. Volpe doesn't really have that much speed that could possibly turn this.
Just
There
missed.
goes that damn thing again. Kind of like the same thing they did. Oh my God!
This
This is like the same thing they did in MLB The Show 24 last year, but the only thing is they messed up the pitching with the pinpoint.
And ball
I
four.
mean, it's not my connection. I mean, it is the other person for sure. I mean, again, it is not me. If this keeps happening, I may have to switch to pure analog. I don't want to because I'm pitching really good, but we got a double play.
Great job on the mound.
Thank God that ball was gobbled up by Bueller. Man, that would have got by him. That would have scored.
Far too often, we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw.
Okay, I'm getting disappointed now. This is really starting to irritate me. I'm going to pure analog. I have to because the pinpoint is really messing up.
There. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
Way inside, gets out of
It's
the
the
way.
connection. Again, it is not me for the last time.
That one down the line, and foul ball. And the right-hander deals.
All right, there we go. We got out of the inning.
Short. Robinson sends it across the first, and that will end the inning. We head to the bottom of the second.
Come on,
and
get on
now
the right
first
track.
baseman, Mark McGuire.
158 only.
And that misses. And that is ball one.
Nah, they're going to say I went.
Of the
No, they didn't. Okay.
And appeal to first.
Wow.
No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. And a big swing and a miss.
1 strike.
Trying to look at the Yankees roster, like who they have in the rotation. I mean, I know a pretty good amount of the nice one. Shoots that one to the first base line. I probably would have been out at second. It's all right. I mean, because when I look at the teams on here, like who the pitchers are in the rotation, like the current rotation, I mean, some of them I know and a lot I do not know. Like for Baltimore, our current rotation is Kyle Gibson, Cade Povich, Dean Kramer, Tomoyuki Sagano. Grayson Rodriguez is still on the injured list. He's probably not going to come back this year because of his injury, unfortunately. Charlie Morton, I mean, he's probably in long relief now because of Zach Eflin, back in the rotation. And even though Kyle Gibson is struggling a little bit, I think Gibson's going to get back on the right track.
How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great
we did not win that game on Saturday. We won
Rushman do on the field?
Friday, and then we won Sunday, yesterday. Come on, Rushman.
Foul.
The healthy cut, tough pitch.
The Arizona Diamondbacks, really I know a few. Like one is Corbin Burns, and I think Merrill Kelly is one.
2-2.
I'm not sure about Zach Gallen because I think he's injured, and Brandon Plouffe or something like that, whatever his name is. I think he's another.
To left field.
I'm not sure.
And there's 2 down.
Okay. Yeah, just looking at their roster, see.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis
Yeah, much better connection. We played the other game, and we beat that person.
For a ball, that was the sweeper.
Tatis under it. Try to go the opposite way, but right under it.
Nails it, and that is that.
Anyway, yeah, Corbin Burns, Zach Gallen is on there. Merrill Kelly.
And we're back. Now it's
Brandon
the second baseman,
Pfaff, I think, or something, and Eduardo Rodriguez. He's been around a while. I mean, he
usually a shortstop,
almost was an Oriole, but we traded him to the Red Sox.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Well,
hopefully the connection doesn't lag with using pure analog. So far hasn't done anything. Reckon Jeter's taking all these pitches, and they're not swinging a lot of them. There we go. That's a good pitch. This is going to be a tough play. Jeter doesn't have that much speed. There we go.
And he gets him. Nicely done. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Good pitch.
There's the strike.
Nice.
One out, bases empty.
And then Eduardo Rodriguez so far is 1-3 with a 6.86 ERA. Not good, unfortunately. I think he was injured last year, too. Who's the next team after the Arizona Diamondbacks? I think it's the Braves. Okay. Now, of course, I don't know if these people are on the roster or like if they're injured or in the bullpen or whatever. I'm not sure. Come on.
Gonna count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Try this one. Been struggling with this pitch, but let's see if we can get somebody to strike out on it.
Nope. A ground ball base
what is going on with that cutter? Every time I've been doing it with pitchers, and they keep hitting it. Anyway,
really nice job of
the Athletics. Well, unfortunately, the only one I know is Luis Severino.
But he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Mantle, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Oh, no. Oof. He missed it. Well, he fouled it off, but that was right there. Of course, he don't swing.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job.
Luis Severino knows one. The others, I have no idea.
Man at first,
one away. Look at the
away.
depth chart, and it will probably say on there, like, who their pitchers are. Some of them I probably know, and some I probably don't.
Just missed.
Come on.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Let's take a look at that.
And ball 4 to the board. Now here's Trent Grisham.
Close pitches there, and he takes all of them.
First time up.
Okay, he got under that one. Very surprised he did.
There are 2 down.
Swung late on it. All right, Luis Severino, Jeffrey Springs, Oswaldo Vito, I guess. J.P. Sears and J.T. Ginn, but he's on the injured list, and Gunnar Hoglund. Yeah. All right.
Inside, ball 1.
And Severino, of course, he's a veteran, a former Yankee.
And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count.
Get him to chase. Oh, no.
Nibble, but you
thank you, Walker.
In plenty of time. First out, number 3.
Game's moving pretty well in this game, even though when we started the game and the connection was really slow, unfortunately. But
set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Gleyber Torres.
All right, Gleyber.
If you don't get ahead in the count,
to get him to parallel
you can
5.
forget about having any success against him.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Now the next one should be the Braves.
Strike to Gleyber.
I'm not going to go through all the rosters. But I know Chris Sale is one of them.
Short. Oh, he gloves it.
Of course, he would do that. Oh, he took too much time.
But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield
single. There's a hit for Torres.
So the
take that.
Order turns over.
He doesn't have great speed, though. But
and that misses.
Don't think about the double play. Just try and get on base. Hey, there we go. No, it's going to get... Never mind, it's not getting caught. Jeez whiz.
Second. Coming home.
Oh, go for third, go for third. Okay.
Easily.
Comes through with
nice.
the RBI.
That's going to help Jackie Robinson.
Inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel
to
get
a rage quit. That would be pretty awesome.
Bellinger stands in now and watches strike 1.
Come on, Belly. Never mind, it's a hit. I keep thinking these are going to be like ground outs or line outs.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense.
Nice one.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. This group of hitters,
that's not going to be a double play because Westberger's got good speed.
Not in time.
There we go.
It's a fielder's choice.
Nice.
Now it's the DH, David Ortiz.
Steal if I can. I didn't really get a great jump. And he throws, and he got me.
Throw to second. Ow!
Yep.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last
for the
half
Braves,
of the 3rd.
Chris Sale knows one.
Foul ball.
Spencer Strider, but I don't know if he's
and that one is lifted in the
back
air.
on the injured list. I think he is.
Really on his horse for this one.
But we did put up a couple runs, and now we lead 3-0. And let Ronaldo Lopez, but he's on the injured list. Spencer Schwellenbach. Grant Holmes, Spencer Strider is on the injured list. AJ Smith, Shawyer, I guess, and Bryce Elder.
A nice inning on offense, got some runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team.
But yeah, I mean, the Orioles have had their share of pitchers over the years. I mean, ever since when they joined, or when they came.
The 0-1.
Not when they came to Baltimore. What I mean is when Camden Yards was open in 1992. The Orioles had people in the rotation consisting of Rick Sutcliffe, who was the opening day starter. And, of course, a lot of you are probably saying, who are these people? Well, Rick Sutcliffe was a pitcher for the Chicago Cubs. I don't think he ever won a Cy Young. I don't think he did. He was an all-star, I think, a few times. And he started opening day many times for the Cubs and twice for the Orioles in 1992 and 1993. But our other pitchers were Bob Malacky. Bob Malacky was the last pitcher to start a game at Memorial Stadium for the Orioles. And our last person, starting pitcher, to strike out somebody with Mike Flanagan. Rest in peace was the last one to
short, could be two.
Nice one.
Quickly to second for one. Now over to McGuire, double play.
That's probably like the third double play that he's ground into, and I'm sure he's not happy about that.
So far.
I mean, that was a little bit of a hittable pitch, but he missed it, got on top of it, I guess, and the Babe missed that. That's going to end the inning.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3.
4 innings and no runs for Walker Buehler. So far, so good.
And welcome back to the
ballpark.
McGuire. Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Mark
The third one was Ben McDonald. Ben McDonald. The Orioles in 1989, when the Orioles drafted him the same year. He was the #1 pick, and right away the Orioles add him to the roster. God dang it, McGuire.
Anthony Santander.
I'm going to take him out of the lineup soon. I mean, he's really struggling. He did it a home run, like 3 games ago or something, but still.
Swings through
Santander is falling off the path a little bit.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And now
I don't really strike out a lot of times in Diamond Dynasty, but I only strike out like maybe 2 or 3.
To start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And now the immaculate inning.
In the bottom of the 4th.
Hopefully not. Okay, fouled it off. Would have been a strike, but I fouled it off. Again, fouled off. Trying to make him throw a lot of pitches.
Another.
Damn it. That's 3 in a row. That's
we go
all
to
right.
the top of the 5th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Right. Buehler back to work.
Oh, no.
That one back up the middle.
Buehler wasn't able to get that one, unfortunately. That snuck through.
And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from.
Oh,
hurry. I almost got another double play.
Great effort there.
I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get that.
Austin Wells. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Sticking to pure analog until the pinpoint hopefully gets better, but I'm not going to try it now. I mean, I'm doing pretty well with this. He's going to hit this one. Look out.
That's towards center.
Thank you.
Bellinger settles under this one.
Should probably try and go for second, and no, he's not. He only got 70 speed.
Yeah, there's 2 away.
Good throw, though. Wasn't a perfect throw, but it was a great throw.
Back to the top of the lineup. Right. Mickey Mantle getting ready to hit. Swinging a foul.
Still wish they'd add some more players in MLB The Show that had never been in MLB The Show. I mean, hopefully they might. I mean, a lot of people want Alex Rodriguez back in the game and Barry Bonds. Well, Barry Bonds, please get there, Santander. Throw to third. Oh my God, you would have had him out.
There, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive.
Barry Bonds was kind of in MLB The Show 17 or 16, excuse me.
And that is that.
He's got to be mad now that he didn't score because he thought he was going to.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
But he missed it.
And a first pitch fastball.
All right, we got to stop Dustin May on this strikeout streak.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Pulled the PCI up too high.
Damn it. 4 strikeouts in a row. Just
4 in a row now. Come on.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. And a strike.
We'll get him out of this streak. We will.
Got
to make the right contact.
He's been in attack mode since the
there we go. Man, got him out of that. You know, I grounded out.
Gets it to first.
It's all right. It ends a streak of 4 strikeouts in a row.
So the lineup flips over. Jackie Robinson now at the plate. And that drops in for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Swing and a miss. I got 5 strikeouts. Damn it.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
That's okay. I'm not worried about it. We still got a 3-0 lead. Let's hope we can hold that. Come on. That was a good pitch. What the frick was that? I know I'm trying to cut down the language. I know I always say that, and that sounds like a broken record.
Perfectly for him right there.
Yeah.
When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside.
Yeah, be a little bit more patient with the pitches, dudes.
It's definitely out of here. Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball.
Make the play, make the play. Damn it, Torres.
They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for
now we're in trouble.
Right there. Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate
that was
for
actually
him.
pretty
He looks
good.
locked in. Got the
Gotta get this double play, and that's gonna drop.
Right field.
Runner won't score.
They won't test it here.
All right, but we gotta bring in another pitcher though.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Bringing in Gregory Soto. Got to bring in a lefty. He's probably going to pinch hit. Maybe not. No, he's not.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way.
Look out.
This is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
Come on, Soto.
And you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play and get yourself a pop-up something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and
swing and a miss, struck him out.
It's a big out right there.
First out. Now
another lefty, Jazz Chisholm. All right.
Jr. 1 for 2.
Try this one. Oh no! Please go foul! Please go foul! No! And Santander butchers it up. Butchers it up. I can't even talk. I'm pissed. Oh my God, that was a good pitch. Somehow he gets everybody around him scoring a stupid hit like that.
How he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it.
Dumb. That was absolutely dumb. Sometimes they credit people like that and they shouldn't do that. Please, mate. Oh my God, hit the frickin' bag.
No throw, safe at first. And
damn it.
See if it's an error.
No, it hit the bag. Open your eyes, John Sciambi. No!
Drive base hit.
Where in the world did that miss?
He'll score.
Please get him out second. He's out.
Tag out.
Getting a little aggressive there, Bellinger.
Here's the center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
I think I'm just going to leave him in, see if he can get the out. I doubt it. No, I don't have that dot or line there. That happens in pure analog when you get into a little bit of a slump, you know, you get into some trouble when you don't have that thing there.
Far enough away from the catcher.
Of course.
You think about scoring.
And it looks like trouble. In to score is the runner from third, and they take a 2-run lead. The throw to second is offline.
That wasn't even a bad pitch.
Back-to-back base hits. Loud contact leads to the double.
I
mean, you could tell it had extra bases written
all
over it as it jumped.
Now it's going to go
this
foul.
Ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And foul as it bangs off the fence.
Strike this guy out.
In the dirt.
Start appealing, umpire. You really need to. Appeal it yourself.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're the top half of the sixth.
A little bit too much calls. Of course. Good job, Soto, you stinker.
And out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-3.
Like I said, we have a 3-0 lead, and this what winds up happening. I'm bringing Rich Gossage to pitch.
Gets the call from the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty.
God, why did you hit him?
Bellinger
Not what I was trying to do.
3 for 3 with 3 singles. And that's in the dirt. Bellinger measures 6 feet 4 inches. 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round.
Spots. I mean, that's why I always pitch better with pinpoint.
2 outs.
Right now, the connection's not going all that
to the
well.
right side.
Let's throw second.
They kept the force. That's out number 3.
Damn it.
Well, we go bottom 6.
Scored like 7 runs that inning.
Cody Bellinger
winds up taking the lead.
And a strike
but
right
it's not over.
There.
We got 4 more innings to go.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
And I popped it up. I can't believe I did that. Got right on top of it and popped it up. That was
and there's one down. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. And that's in there for strike 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that,
drop,
a hitter
drop.
or 2 is bonus. But
yes, that's going to drop.
They should be lined up.
Oh, Judge missed it. Now you know how it feels, you know, when Santander did. Not going to score him, though, but it is a triple.
And next
Good job,
will be the
Judge.
cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. First pitch,
nice one.
just
Good
misses.
eye, good eye. Not bringing in a lefty, so. Yeah, come on.
Smoked on the ground a second.
What in the world?
Thanks to the infield single.
I don't know why he did that, but that's going to go as an error. I think. I don't think it's going to be a hit, because that was right to him, and he didn't make the throw. Now he just throws it at home, but the runner was safe like a while
ago. This guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it
please
feels
show
like
that you
really
want to stay in the lineup.
Getting back into this ball game.
That's a little bit low.
Good take.
2 balls,
Good take.
1 strike.
That's a strike, and the count is 2-2. Wow. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strike.
Come on, Santander. Please do something, too.
Santander in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch inside. 1-1.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather
there we
miss
go. That's a hit. All right.
Plate
not a home run, but we will take it.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
It was high right there.
And now the catcher comes up to him.
I really was hoping it was gone. I mean, I really think I would have took that more than a single. But it keeps the inning going. Oh, Adley missed it. Damn it.
Settles underneath it. And that ends the inning.
That would have been gone. It would have been a tie game. Oh, well.
We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at
so
the plate. Anthony Volpe.
3 more innings to go.
And
hopefully,
first offering
Gossage can have a good inning. Kind of anxious to go back to pinpoint, see if it works.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Might have to bring in a lefty, because I think he's got lefties coming up.
And now the first baseman,
he's got another.
0 for 3 in this
I'm going to go with Andrew Miller.
New arm out of the
looking
bullpen,
at the one
Miller.
Before. I forgot
felt it was time to bring
his
on
name, John Franco, but kind of struggled in a recent game. It was an off-camera game. Don't you? Thank you.
That's a big first out of the inning.
That was a sinker right on the inside on the hands, but somehow lined that out.
Out of scoring position.
That sinker wasn't high enough where I wanted it.
Chisholm
nice
now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
And I'm not going to say, oh, thank you. I'll buy you dinner.
And Joe McDonald says he went around. Got him.
Sit down, Chisholm.
And now,
all right, Jeter.
Derek Jeter, 1 for 3.
How about this one?
He swings and fouls one off. Volpe leads off first.
Not sure about this. I'm going to try it. Oh, no. That's
headed
foul.
Down the line. And that will drop foul.
Yeah, baby. Nice one.
Set for the last half
all
of
right,
the 7th.
Tatis.
And
let's
now
get on
the right
base.
fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. That one's in there.
Of course, he will
and
start
that
out like
strike
that.
one.
Well,
I
these
like to take the
players
first
put
pitch.
together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with
Probably
how
would
they're
have been a
approaching their
strike
chances at the
anyway.
plate.
Yeah,
The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball. And it's paying off in a
Judge
big
is
way.
playing
So
a little
far
bit
with
further
6
to
hits
the
against
left,
that
but
pitch
he'll
alone.
still get it.
Judge hauls it in.
Need to hit that a little bit
And
more
that's
to the
a great
right.
way for a lineup to dominate a game.
If I had done that, he would not.
The
He would
pitcher
never
can't
have
rely
caught
on
that.
his fastball to get outs. I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Torres, batting with one down, takes a strike. Just off the outside edge, and 1-1. That's out to center field. And there are 2 outs. Next to hit, Jackie Robinson.
This will probably be the last inning for Dustin May.
Put up more of a fight in this one.
Good possibility he may pitch a little in the next inning. There we go.
And a rope into
But
center
this
field,
could
base
be
hit.
the end for Dustin
And
May.
that
They're
extends
probably
the
going
inning
to
for
bring another
Bellinger.
pitcher.
Seems like he got exactly what he was
This
looking
freaking cough would leave. That would be really good, too. All right, now Bellinger's up, and he has a single, and I'm 100% sure he's bringing a lefty. He's bringing Hobie Milner.
And just
God.
lost the baseball. 108 on the
All
exit
right,
velocity.
what am I
Man,
going to
that
do?
is
Who do I
coming off
have?
the
I
bat
have
pretty
Wyatt
good.
Langford.
I know he's feeling good about it.
Corbin Carroll, but he's a lefty. I'm going to go with Wyatt Langford.
So now a pinch hitter, Wyatt Langford.
Cannot bring another pitcher because you got to face 3 batters.
Right
At first,
for a
when this
strike.
game was out, it said that you could, just bring in anybody, and I'm like, no, the rule is you have to face 3 batters.
Jeter.
The one thing they need to fix
Crosses
on here
to
is they need to
first.
let you
That
warm up
ends the-
people, and you still can't.
And we're
They
back.
probably will do
And
that
here's
in
the
an
catcher,
update pretty
Austin
soon.
Wells. Miller back to work. Check swing. He
Nice
went too
one.
far, and it's a strike.
Now the umpire is giving us the calls.
And now the count
Ooh,
is
he didn't
even.
give us that one. That got too much.
Swing
All
and
right.
the ball driven pretty
missed
well
it.
out towards left center, and he makes the catch.
Good
One
start
down.
for Miller.
So up next,
Might let him pitch
Mickey
this inning. I
Mantle.
mean, he's been doing pretty well. Struck out Jeter.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right
Okay,
there.
nice
Nasty
one. Jammed
slider
him,
with
flies
just
out to
terrific
right.
bite at the end.
That's 2 outs now.
Squeezes it, and there's 2 away. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He's
Do have
already
rain
homered
on
here
the way,
in this one.
unfortunately, for the next 3 days.
First pitch misses.
Something like that.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Too much.
There's
All
a
right.
swing and a drive
Time to fly out.
onto the track, and he makes the
Good job, Miller. 2 innings, no runs.
And welcome back to the
Don't know how many
ballpark.
struck out.
Here's
Maybe
the third baseman,
2, I think.
Jordan Westberg.
All right, Westberg.
That one's
Gets us
in
started.
there. 0-1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a
No, I
3-run
don't
lead,
think
it
so.
should be a
Yeah, it's
W.
right to him.
Bellinger makes the grab.
Oh,
one
man, if
down.
that was gone, that would have been
That's
even
one of
better.
those at-bats where you have to remind yourself.
Am I going to
about
pinch
the
it for
process. He did
Ortiz?
everything
He's 0
right
for
right
3
there.
in the
Nothing to show
game.
for it,
Josh
but in your
Jung
mind,
is
you have to
young.
convince yourself that it was a
I'm just going to
very
leave
good
Ortiz
at-bat.
in. I'm not too sure about Josh Young. I mean, he could bring in a righty if
Ortiz in
I
the
were to
box
bring
now.
in
No balls and a
a
strike.
righty.
Out towards right
Under
center
it.
field, Mantle. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2
All right.
down, base is empty.
Wire what,
and
see
here's the
what he
first
can do.
baseman, Mark McGuire.
Hopefully something
Ball
good
for
and not a
strike.
strikeout or a ground out.
Misses just off
Oh,
the
wow,
outside
that was a
edge. I think
ball?
that was a strike.
Okay. And
In
he
the
missed
air,
it. If
fairly
that
deep to right field.
would have went the other way, and, well, it did go the other way. What I
That
mean
is
is
the inning.
if that would have been a little bit higher,
All
it would
set
have
for
been
the
gone.
start of the inning. It's Aaron Judge now.
All right, I'm going to bring in Luke Weaver. I have not used
So
this
the
card yet.
closer summoned from the bullpen.
Part of the
Luke
April
Weaver.
Just
monthly
trying to keep
awards
this one
thing of
close
that
here, and This is where a
program.
bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Nice one.
Out in front with the swing,
Judge
and
off
that
balance.
is strike 1.
Okay, and
Up
there's
the
that
middle,
shift. 1 out.
whips it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the
I think
ninth.
the Judge only has
Here's Cody
like 1
Bellinger.
hit. Bellinger has 3, unfortunately.
In the air,
And
right
that's going to make him
field.
3 for 5.
Langford sizing this one up.
Tatis will take it.
But it's the right fielder that gets there to
well,
make
ever
the
since
catch.
he got up in the 7th spot,
And there's 2 down.
That 7th spot, and I've kind of shut him down after
Anthony
that.
Volpe.
All right.
And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Feel the breeze.
Outside low. Now 1-2.
God, there was a game called Sammy Sosa Softball Slam for the PlayStation. It wasn't a very good game, unfortunately, but I thought it was very underrated and hilarious. I mean, out of a 10 rating, I would probably give that an 8 because it was a pretty funny game.
Bottom 9,
it basically was, yes, you play softball, either with Sammy Sosa, with his team, or a different team, or another one. I think there was like 3 or 4 teams, something like that. So, if you chose Sammy Sosa's team, he had people in the team like with single names, like Angel, I think.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the catcher.
The guy's like a chef or something or whatever. I forget his name. Like Chef, I think is just his name was. I don't know.
In the air, right side.
Come on.
Judge cutting across.
Yeah.
Makes the grab, and there's
if we lose this one, oh well.
So
I mean, probably end the video after this. I mean, it's getting a little bit later. It's after 10 o'clock now.
Pitches in there.
I don't really play games like this late. I mean, not like till midnight or anything. There we go. Well, we got a hit.
So he gets on base and keeps it going.
So Tatis keeps it going. What is that, like our 9th hit or something?
Smash that one through the infield.
Yep, and they got 15.
When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And Torres is going to leave the building. Uh-oh. 7-6 now.
Sends it out of here.
Not over.
It's 7-6.
Okay, this changes the game, but of course he's going to bring in a new pitcher. I mean, I knew he was going to do that.
Next, Jackie Robinson.
It's Jonathan Loaisiga. Okay, there we go.
There's the strike.
First pitch is a strike. Come on, Jackie, just get on base.
The home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike.
I barely fouled that off. I didn't mean to swing.
This could end it.
All right. Again, trying to go with that sweeper. Again. Oh, my God.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
And
swing and a miss and a change.
Chased too many of them. That's my fault, unfortunately.
In-time ball game.
Oh,
and
well.
the strikeout ends it. 1-run game.
Well, that was a pretty good game, I should say. I mean, May struck out 6. Soto takes the loss. So loss did not go to our starter, and I forgot who it was. That's okay. Oh, Walker Buehler. Okay, thank you. Got into parallel 4, Miller to parallel 2. Nothing for that. Yeah, I think, if you just finish in the top 10, like it says, here. So, yep. Get a pack for each win. So if we had won the game, probably would have got packs. So if I finish in the top 10, and so far I'm at 19. So I'm not really in the top 10s. Okay. All right, well, yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this up now. I mean, I'm curious about playing another game, but, all right, I'll do one more. All right. I know I probably, shouldn't, but it's all right. I mean, I do have to work tomorrow, but it's like later in the day. And again with this lag. This may not be a good idea. I mean, if it does this, we may not be able to do this. I mean, we've almost been on the air for an hour. I mean, we haven't really, been on, really, really long. Nope, still doing it. Because every time I'm pressing the button, and it's like a 1 or 2 second delay. Well, 2 second delay, mostly. Shouldn't be like that. Alright, we'll try again. This one, same thing. We're just going to have to forget it. Alright, a little better. Let's see how it goes. Are we the home team this time? We are not. We're facing Dustin May again. The Milwaukee Moose. Okay. This will be the last one tonight. I mean, it's
hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Baltimore going up against Milwaukee.
Yep, Ship It, unfortunately, is a stadium that where you can hit, homers a lot of times, unfortunately. This may be a quick game. This very well could. And I'm not really, that tired either. I mean, I've been up since, 7:30. And I'm not, to sleep in. I could if I want to, but
now,
usually by, 6:30, 7:30, I'm usually up. Sleeping in would be till 9 or 10 o'clock for me.
Yeah, that's in for a strike.
A lot of times I work at 12 or 1. Wearing the throwback uniforms of the Orioles from the 60s, I think these are. I don't think these are from the 80s. The home uniforms that I had in the last game,
tosses to first, and
they're from the 80s.
Out of the game is an easy one.
I like their classic throwback uniforms. I mean, I like the 1990s look, with that bird on there that they had. I mean,
where he won a Gold Glove in right,
I just always loved that Oriole bird in the 90s from 1989 to 1997 was always the best look.
Is a huge Premier League soccer fan.
Did cause some controversy, for some people, but probably not a lot. I mean, then it changed in 2010, I think it was, or something, when they said it was the
base hit,
the quote ornithologically correct bird. The bird, the Oriole bird of Baltimore.
Found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't get.
But now they have the cartoon bird, which I'm glad that they have. They introduced that back in 2012.
Nice job of
that was the first time they had used the cartoon bird since the 80s, I think. Yep.
Knocks that one away.
Yeah, 2012 was a pretty amazing season for the Orioles. They got off to a really, really good start, and they continued to win more and more games, in the months of June and July and August as well. I mean, they probably struggled a little bit in September, but they wound up doing really well to clinch a wild card spot and make the playoffs for the first time since 1997.
That's the ball.
Bellinger.
And they wound up acquiring some players as well. They acquired first baseman Jim Thome for designated hitter. Well, he was mostly first baseman with the Phillies, but he was
cut out and
first baseman. I was very happy that we got him, even though he was coming at the end of his career. I was still happy that we got him. Now let's see if this pinpoint's going to do this again. Probably will.
Swung on, belted. Bellinger.
Please get that ball. Bellinger. Yeah.
What a play.
I knew he wasn't going to get there, but He did get there to make the catch. Let's take a look at that again.
Jump off the bat, and he was fully committed. Lays out,
didn't
dives,
hit the ground.
makes a beautiful catch, and his pitcher is going to be
pretty
happy about that one.
This is Corbin.
Is he going to quit? I would be really surprised if he did, unless he's probably making a change. I think he was. All right, here we go. Well, yeah, 2012, I wound up going to, I think, 3 games that year. I love to go to Oriole games. I mean, the most I've gone to in a season is probably 3. Sometimes either go to 1 or 2.
Sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
But yeah.
2 out, space is empty. Juan Soto.
Yeah, 2012, we went to me, my grandfather, and my aunt still doing it. Oh, my God. Me, my grandfather, and my aunt, we went to opening day. My very first one. I mean, I don't know if it was my first. I don't think it was my grandfather's first opening day or my aunt's, but for me it was.
It's 2-1.
It was a real fun time. I mean, the weather was beautiful. It was, of course, the 20-year anniversary of Camden Yards opening, and they had Rick Sutcliffe throw out the first pitch, the guy who started for the Orioles in 1992, and Chris Hoyles caught the ball, who was the catcher. He's going to hit this.
Swings and sends a rocket to right.
And he got it. Good job, Tatis. All right, no runs scored.
And we're back.
New
inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Mark McGuire. There's a strike.
Yeah, we wound up getting there for the festivities. Like, oh, yes, thank you.
That one back, that one on
finally,
its way, and it's gone.
It's a Big Mac.
A solo shot. It's 1-0.
420 feet because it was an oppo.
Anthony Santander at the plate.
All right, Santander. See if you can repeat that. That would be great.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top of the second.
Swung on top of that.
He doubled up on the
but anyway,
we talk about the power
yeah, they had like festivities. You know, they wound up introducing like a lot of new things and stuff.
They'll do it again.
They had a new Orioles public addresser announcer or PA announcer. I think his name was Ryan or something. He replacing the guy that had been the Orioles PA announcer. I don't remember his name. I thought it was Dave or something, but I'm not really good with them names. But he replaced the late Rex Barney in the year of 1997, I think it was, or one of them years. 97 or 98, I think, but I think it was 97. But he took over and pretty much he remained the Orioles announcer for a while. I remember because I was watching the Orioles game from 2001 when we faced the Boston Red Sox, and the announcer, the PA announcer, said next up for the Orioles, the third baseman, number 8, Cal Ripken.
That one is absolutely belted.
Just the way they said it. I mean, I remember that. Ooh, I thought it was gone.
The throw into second.
I'll take the double.
And in there with a double off the wall.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the
Jackson album from the late 70s.
Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall,
in Sports Talk Baseball, the announcer would be like, off the wall, if the ball would hit off the wall. Stay a second.
Tags the runner for 1.
I knew I was going to be in trouble for doing that. That's all right. I mean, it would have been 2 outs anyway because they would have threw out Tatis at first base. Get in there. That's going to go into the gap. Please. Yes. Okay, got by him.
Can't get it, base hit.
I thought he was going to catch it.
Tatis around third. He will score.
2-0 now.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a really nice balanced
swing
on
it.
it.
We got
when you can
another batter
run
up.
into the gap like that, you're thinking extra
swung
bases
first
from the
pitch.
first
I mean,
couple
probably
of
shouldn't
steps out of
have,
the box.
but he's up to 35 pitches, and I figure I would. That's all right. Got 2 runs.
Welcome back to the ballpark.
Right.
Now big
Aaron
number
Judge
99,
again.
Aaron Judge.
Is this a flashback, though, or is this...
Judge rips that one.
Oh, the contact he made like that. That must be the live series.
Down, 1 hops off the
Hurry,
wall.
getting the ball in, Tatis.
Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Probably wasn't safe anyway.
They're looking to be aggressive and
pretty
got
sure that's
something
the
he
live
can handle.
series
You see a
anyway.
ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me,
come on, Zimmerman, gotta get out of this
inning.
inning.
Computer, what was the exit
Strand,
velocity? This time 106.
Strand, the runner, Judge.
Here's the 0-2.
Good one. He wouldn't go after it.
In the dirt.
Bad throw. It's all right. Thought maybe he would
runner in scoring position,
get him to
bottom half
run if he saw the ball was going to be like an error. But now he didn't run.
Now 2-2.
Come on.
They tried to get him to chase on
Making perfect throws, and he's not going after it. Try the fastball. Yes.
Swings and misses. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double.
That happens.
Strikeout, and there's one away. On the ground, right
that's
side.
That's going to be an out.
Torres over to first. Yeah, they get the out.
All right.
Well, a well-thrown slider
like
like
the
that
runner.
can be
That's
tough
what we
to
got to
get in the
do.
air. Good
Santander now up.
Anthony Santander at the plate now.
One ball,
That's
no
ball
strikes.
1.
2-0's the count.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring. This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Of course, another left-handed. Well,
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him
hitter
right there
this
anyhow.
time. The Santander is a switch hitter. Please go. Oh my God, it's gone.
And that one is out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases.
Damn it. Of course, he's going to replay that.
Well, he went up there looking to do damage. I
that
think he had
was
a
not a bad
pitch.
That was a very, very good pitch, but he got a piece of it, barely hit it out. That would have been a home run at Green Valley Stadium because the wall's much higher than that.
Digging in, Ozzie Albies.
All right.
Right through there for a strike.
Parallel 3, Ozzie Albies. I struggle sometimes with him, but I use him in the lineup for a little bit. But, yeah.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Fouls that off. Come on.
2 down, nobody on.
Of course, nobody really joined in. I mean, we've been on for an hour. Unfortunately, I guess nobody really wanted to join in for the broadcast. But that's all right. Come on. He's fouling everything off.
Yeah, that's
this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Check swing, no appeal. 3-2 now.
Don't like to do this, but he missed it. Right please get it. Thank you. All right, we did lose the lead, but we're only down by 1.
Third inning.
Not worried about it one bit.
His guts. May back to work. There's a strike.
Bellinger is very capable of tying the game up.
Shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there.
Not like that.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Doesn't have to be a home run. Just get on base anyway.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Probably be a full count if I had not swung.
Way high.
That's the ball.
All right, 2-2 now.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Make him throw a lot of pitches. That's the important thing.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field.
And I know I don't have a webcam either. I mean, I used to have the PlayStation camera, but I really did not like that thing.
Struck out swinging.
I mean, sometimes I like to do games with my camera. I mean, I did most of it with OBS.
Getting to start at third, hitting third in the lineup,
but I can't, access OBS, on my PlayStation, to do the streaming. Unfortunately, I wish I could.
May fires.
What a pitch that was.
1-2.
And
struck him out. That K is his third of the game. And now David Ortiz.
Come on, Ortiz. Can't stand you, but I really hope you can do something like tie up the game.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field.
He got a little bit of a better piece so that it probably would have went out.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3.
All right. Top of the order due up for him.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
You know, this group of hitters
I mean,
doing
the
a good
pinpoint's
job of
not
putting the ball
lagging
into
now,
play,
so
and
far,
that makes things
it's
more
doing pretty
challenging
well
on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous with their...
Now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He'll touch them all.
I don't like shit at stadium. I really do not.
4-2.
Come on, dude. Are you going to replay every home run?
That time, he got punished for
I replayed the catch that Cody Bellinger made.
And getting the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah. Now he keeps replaying, his home runs.
So digging in,
for a second I thought we had a lag. And
rounded out his first time. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Guess that slider didn't go as low as I wanted it. Yeah, like that probably would have been much better.
Run already surrendered.
Whatever pitch
really
it was,
have
that's
to
true. I think it was
against
the
these
slider.
next couple of batters.
I forgot, dang
swinging for the strikeout. Rutschman fires over to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
One damn out.
Juan Soto
that's all we got. One goddamn hit.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball.
Watch that
His
Major League
so
Baseball movie a lot.
You'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Yeah, the late 80s movie with
on the ground, right side.
Charlie Sheen,
Torres.
Tom Berenger, Wesley Snipes, and many others.
2 down,
James
bases
Gannon,
empty. Here comes Aaron Judge.
Corbin Burnson, Dennis Haysbert, Rene Russo.
Looked like it was a little bit up.
Very, very good movie. I mean, probably, in my opinion, it is a live series, Aaron Judge. Yeah, I thought so. It's gone. I knew it.
And blasts one left field.
Damn it, Zimmerman.
And that one is going to go. A laser to left. It's their second home run.
First home run with him, and of course, he's
on the board.
Freaking replay. Come on,
dude.
The
pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch, but just a really good swing on it. He stayed down, he got through it, and he got rewarded.
Another game. I got to take out Zimmerman pretty soon.
Lets that one go for a ball.
He's given up 5 runs, which is not great.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Another hit.
So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Simmons takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
All right.
Hit on the ground to short. Throws across the diamond.
All right, finally out of it. All right, but we can get back into it. McGuire has hit a home run in the game today.
We're back onto the 4th, and here's the first
baseman. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a home run for him. Just get on base.
And that's in there at the knees.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there and have a real quick in.
And he did it again. Wow. That going to clear the scoreboard? I don't think so. Nope, right off the scoreboard. 447. Wow.
Another homer.
I'm not going to be like them and hit the replay. I'm not going to do that. We're back in it.
Next, Anthony Santander grounded out his first time. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the batter ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at.
Went the opposite way down the line. That would have been a double for sure.
Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Out off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Good take right there. Oh, come on.
And that's ripped towards right center. Puts it away.
Shift, unfortunately. I mean, if that was not on, that would have been a double for sure. Would have been a double into the gap.
That catches the corner.
All right, Adley, you haven't hit a home run in a while. Come on.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Come on, Adley.
Base is empty and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Off the mark there.
Take.
And it's 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
But yeah, Major League, I mean, I was saying about that. I mean, I consider that probably one of the greatest baseball movies. I know there's Field of Dreams,
Lindor pulls it down.
Bull Durham,
2 outs, base is empty.
The Natural, the Pride of the Yankees,
and a first pitch fastball.
Many other baseball movies too. I mean, but I'm sorry. I mean, because Major League is hilarious. It's got a great story, and the characters, you know, really good too. I mean, none of the characters are real, and the stories about the Cleveland Indians, like in the beginning, you know, they did lose the World Series, I think, in 1954 or something like that, or the last time they won the World Series was in the 50s.
He hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later.
That, and they lost the World Series to the Giants or something, I think. Yeah, when Willie Mays made that catch.
And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the lead
after
off
that,
man.
And then they had some losing seasons in baseball as well, too. I mean, yeah, but in the 90s, they were pretty darn good. Had players like Kenny Lofton, Omar Vizquel, Manny Ramirez, Albert Bell, Jim Thome. Oh, he's going to be out of second.
Caught in a rundown now.
They get nice
the tag on him, and that's the 2nd out.
That'll drive your coaching staff nuts. First, you try to move up
drive
when
the
it didn't
coach
roll
nuts.
that far away.
That was something you were not supposed to do.
Before they throw you out anyway,
that
not going to go on your highlight reel.
The flip to
Good
the
job there.
That's the 3rd.
I would need some runs to take the lead.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Went with the sweeper for the strike.
No, Zimmerman's been giving up 5 runs, but dang it. Dropped my PCI. I mean,
pulls it in, 1 away.
Actually, I don't think I dropped it. I
think
missed
the
it.
key. I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything
I put that up, for sure, that definitely would have been gone.
Should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Filthy change
Jack
right
Robinson doesn't really have a whole lot of power, but he can hit. He can hit some home runs.
Hoskins
not like
makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
40 or 50 home
Here
runs,
comes Cody
but
Bellinger. 1 for 2.
Come on, Cody.
And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball. Two outs.
Nope, that's going to be lined out.
Lays out and
he didn't really need to do that, honestly. I mean, that's showing off. Yeah, he would have caught that for sure. I mean, without doing that. Anyway.
We head to the bottom of the 5th.
This is probably going to be the last inning for Zimmerman. Gotta have a good inning, hopefully.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Well, these players doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice. So they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And that's a fair ball.
Perfect throw, and of course he doesn't go for second.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's
can't
really
warm up anybody because it doesn't give you the option. But hopefully they will do an update soon. They'll let you do that because you got to warm up the pitchers.
That was just nice.
Carroll at the plate and takes high there. Ground ball right side,
and
that squirts through.
Now I might have to bring in another pitcher.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Damn it.
And now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 2 in this one.
Bunch of righties coming up after that. Judge and Hoskins, and there goes that pitch again.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side.
First baseman, that would have been a double play.
Foul.
Yes.
Got him swinging.
Good job, Soto.
Aaron Judge at the plate.
He's
Judge already homered
up
in this game.
Should I bring in somebody else? But I don't know who I want to bring in. So I used a couple of them in the last game, but I'm going to try and see if Zimmerman can get out of this.
That's
probably not a good idea. I mean, he's up to 63 pitches, which isn't a whole lot.
Next offering is foul.
Just got to locate the pitches, and get them away from Judge.
And a 1-1.
Try and get him the chase, too, like that.
Foul ball there.
That'll work. Come on.
Judge waits. Just
that's the ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Barely got
Runners
that.
at first and second
don't
with
want to
one
do
gone.
this. We'll
Last
try
half
and see
of
if he
inning number
misses.
5. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Let's try this. Try something a little weird.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The Judge sits down.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
All right. Just got to get Hoskins out, hopefully.
And a swing and a miss.
He's a power threat,
right
too.
there.
Not as
Anytime
much
you can get
as
one by a
Judge.
bat of this
I would
caliber,
say.
especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you
Bottom
can
of
win
the
this
fifth
battle.
inning, of course, for those of you that are just joining in, maybe.
Out
Okay, there we
short,
go. Got it off the end of the bat.
Slings it across.
All right, come on, guys.
And we're back. And
Tired. Hope he doesn't offer a friendly quit. I'd be really, really surprised if he quit. I don't think he's going to. I thought he was going to offer like a friendly quit. Yeah, I really would not accept. I mean,
now Jordan Westburg.
So Dustin May cannot get the loss, only the win or no decision.
A 6'2" righty, 185 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2014.
Cutter.
Fires over to Hoskins, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And now David Ortiz. Inside, just missed.
Inside.
The other way.
They're going to drop? Yes.
That's a base hit.
All right.
So a man aboard
Good
now
job.
with one away.
I'm sure he feels really good about
Come
that
on,
one.
McGuire.
Textbook
He's got
bat
2 home
control
runs in
right
the
there.
game.
Got a pitch on the
3 would be
outside,
great.
saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Tie the game up, too. I mean, walk will be fine, too. They walk him, but I don't think that they're going to try to do that.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big
Swung
swing of the
early
bat
on.
right here. Try
If
to
I would've
close
got
that gap,
if
but
I
at the
got
very
good
least,
contact on that, would have been going, and he tied it up. My goodness,
Way back there.
3 home runs from McGuire, and we have a tie ball game.
We are tied. And he's
Wow.
gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they throw
Even
a
though
pair
this
on
is
the
a
board,
ship it, like I
it's
said, it's not a
5-5.
very deep stadium because the walls are very short in left field, as you see
stands
over
in
there.
now, looks at that one inside.
Yep.
No strikes.
Good ball, too. I know.
One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of
that
play.
right, that probably would have been gone.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Good eye right there.
That's a good pitch there.
Good take right
Really
there.
had some run and finished a little up and in just on the
come on.
edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Come on.
Good battle
An
here.
awful
About
lot
to
of
be
these.
the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he couldn't hold
too
back.
far,
He's
yep,
rung up
yep.
on strikes.
I knew it.
And now the catcher comes
That
up
was
to
my
him.
fault.
Adley Rutschman.
Sorry.
That misses
that's
the
down.
zone.
Ball.
And that
Come
is
on, Adley. I
ball
really
one.
like you to get a home run. And
On
he
the
grabs
ground
out.
right side. Albies over to first.
Now, what am I going to do? Am I going to let Zimmerman pitch again, or am I just
bottom of the 6th inning?
Take
and now
him
the
out?
switch hitting catcher.
Got 2
Ted
switch
Simmons.
hitters coming up, and I mean, Arsag, you know, he's more much of a closer. All right, I'm bringing in Lucas Arsag.
Lucas
Zimmerman pitch
into the game.
another inning,
and we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man.
Turn it over to
one of the
bullpen.
better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high. And it just
Arsag,
breaks it
shut
down.
these guys down.
And here it comes.
1, 2, 3, hopefully.
Right side.
All right, there's one. Just take it yourself, McGuire.
He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in,
McGuire
Anthony
has
Santander.
3 home runs.
He's 0 for 1
to the opposite field, and 1
and the first pitch misses
off
for
the
ball 1.
scoreboard, and 1 to left field. Not close to the scoreboard,
and that
but
one
yeah.
fouled off.
Jeez.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. That one ripped.
Come on, Bellinger.
Dives
He caught it
and makes the
again.
catch.
Wow. Let's take a look at that.
Just a great effort right there. Beautiful job of tracking that ball down. It was sinking so quickly.
Nice.
So it's kind of a tough call. Do I lay out? Do I play it on the bounce?
Very good
He
catches
made the
Bellinger
right
has
decision,
made in
and
the
he
game,
gets
but he
the out.
hasn't really done
Excellent
anything
job.
with the bat.
On the ground to the left. Into
Come
the
on.
outfield base
That
hit.
pass,
So
Westberg.
Ozzie Albies now gets a chance with 2 gone.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do.
Just didn't like that
Swing,
one.
and this one's blasted.
Not
It's
going
got
to
a
go,
chance.
though. It's going to stay in.
Makes the catch
Probably
on
not
the edge
happy
of the
about
track.
that, but that's the way it goes. All right.
And welcome back to the ball.
Fernando Tatis steps in. He's going to make a pitch and change, looks like.
Ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th, and the batter
Miller.
will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
I don't like facing this guy because he hits 100 to 102 on his fastball.
First offering a fastball for a strike.
99.
Well, that bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
That
Well,
one
it went
ripped,
the opposite.
but
That would
foul.
have been great. Down the line and right. Yes.
Right
there we go.
field, pretty well struck.
And it's
That one's
gone.
back there. Out of here. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 6-5.
Wow.
Here is Gleyber Torres.
I'm not done yet. I mean, we got to hold this lead. Hopefully extend it, too.
Right through there for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7.
I got that off the end of the bat, but that's going to be caught.
Albies right there to make the grab. And there's
Oh,
one
it's
down.
gonna drop.
Now it's going to be
Had,
Jackie
shift to
Robinson.
one.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Sorry.
In the air, out
Another
to
one.
center. Albies makes his
will get
way
it again.
towards it. 2 away.
And we're really going
That's
to
a
have
really
to
nice play, ranging back
hold
into the
this
outfield
lead,
for that
but
catch. We
again,
all know
not really.
those can be a little tricky,
Let's
especially
get
if the
at least,
wind's
3
swirling
more
around out there.
runs.
Bellinger stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That one pushed to the left and foul. They had a foul ball. And they'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Would have stayed fair. I mean, it would have been gone for sure.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout
Oh, for
ends
sure
the
he's going
inning.
to throw the fastball, but no.
Bottom of the inning. Now up to hit
Still in the
Francisco
game. He's got
Lindor.
2 lefties coming up. Want to go with John Franco, but all right, I'm gonna bring in John Franco. Even though Lindor's a switch
Pitching
hitter.
change here, John
That's all right.
Franco.
Well, the best relievers
Probably
love the
maybe
opportunity to
pinch
come
hit
in and
for
protect the tight lead late
one
in
of
the
his
ball
hitters
game.
due up
Some
next.
of them are just wired different, so we'll see
Corbin
what he's got
Carroll,
here.
I mean,
Looking to get the tying run on base.
For him, maybe the other person.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Who else? Juan Soto, maybe, might pinch it for him, but again, he may pinch it for both. I have no idea who he has on the bench. Come on. Try to sinker on the inside, try and lock him up.
High
okay,
fly
I jammed
ball,
him.
right field.
That's
Tatis
good too.
Drifts towards it, brings it in. And there's one down.
Here's
down
the first
the number
one,
2
and
hitter,
he is
Corbin
not
Carroll.
pinch hitting, okay. Yeah, good possibility he may not pinch hit for any of them.
That misses. Ball 1. Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Edge of his zone for a strike, and it's 1-1. Up the middle.
Play, Torres, gotta hurry. Oh my God, why did you do that?
He busted it down the line for
seriously,
that infield
Torres,
single.
why did you do
That
that?
was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there, stepping up to the challenge. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Okay.
Soto in the box now, takes strike 1.
Try and steal,
on the
he's
goal.
gonna
Pitch
get
misses.
Either that was a perfect throw, it wouldn't have got him.
It's a stolen base. And the
Carroll's got too
tying
much
run
speed.
is now in scoring position.
Foul ball.
As a pitcher, you know
on,
the runner
Franco.
on second is ready to push things with his speed.
out,
A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Try the slider outside, see if he goes after it. He does.
Misses, struck him out.
Who's up now? It's
Here
Judge.
is Aaron
Can I bring in a
Judge.
pitcher?
He's
yeah,
already
because I
homered
did
here in
face
this
3
one.
batters. I'm going to bring in Goose Gossage. I'm not letting the lefty pitch to him.
On to pitch here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close.
Didn't want that pitch there.
There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Go after it.
Squirts away a little bit. Got him.
Oh my goodness, he got him out. That wasn't even a perfect throw, but it doesn't matter. It got him out.
One-run game. Jordan Westberg digs in now. Miller back to work. Clips the outside corner. That's strike 1.
Man, I can't believe I got him out at second.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Swing and a miss at 100. No chance. So now the DH spot, David Ortiz. First pitch doesn't find the zone. To the right side, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
1-2
Come on,
is the count.
Ortiz.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Right to the second
Ripped
baseman.
on the ground to second.
Made good contact.
Handles, throws to
hit it right
first.
to him.
2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
McGuire with 3
And now
home
the
runs
first
in the
baseman,
game. Now
Mark
a chance
McGuire.
for 4.
3 for 3, and he's homered
Happened
3
many
times.
by baseball players.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to
pitch to him,
make
nobody's
is
on
his
base,
target.
and they're not
If
gonna
you
walk him.
aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
2-1.
Oh, he
Drilled
almost
out
got
towards
it.
left center field. That's well struck.
And
a
he makes a
superb
catch.
diving catch.
How lovely.
And we're back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Aaron Judge.
All right, so Aaron Judge, first one up. He's bringing in Kyle Schwarber. Well, I can bring in a lefty. I mean, even though I'm probably going to regret this, but I'm going to let Gossage pitch.
And there's a strike.
Soto
Zero
and
balls, 1 strike.
Gregory Soto, I'd rather not bring in, and Chapman, I like to save
Fall
for the
off
game,
foul.
if he can get the save.
And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Takes the turn. He's digging for second.
Double, damn it.
As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one can make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Oh, my God. Come on. Fucking Tatis.
Headed for the plate.
Now we're going to lose the lead.
He'll score, and they've tied it. Cut off, throw to third.
If that would have been a perfect throw, he probably would have been out.
And runs at third.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a
big
spot to drive in the run.
Tied it, but I'm pretty sure we're going to lose the lead.
Damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And fouled off. 0-1 down.
Swing at it,
back
for God's
and forth
sake.
We go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. In the dirt, blocked. Runner stays put at third. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first.
Too much inside.
And prevent that run from scoring.
What I was trying to do. And that's not where I wanted to throw it. And it got the perfect throw. Good.
Puts it away
but
for
he's
the
not going to tag.
And there's one down.
That's only one damn out.
Here
hoping that was 2, but no. Freaking change up went the wrong way. That's not where I was trying to throw it. Come on, dude. He's pausing. Guess he's bringing in a pinch hitter, or no, pinch runner. Pro Armstrong, okay.
Just missed.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Skips in
doing it again.
Excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous.
Was working fine earlier.
2-0. Ground ball to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Next offering in there for a strike.
Strike
2 balls, 2
though.
strikes.
Full count.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there.
Try the 1-4, see if they can dot him up. Okay, it's going to be a fly out.
Santander in and to his right.
For the runner. Got the perfect
Pulls
throw.
it down and he makes the catch. 2 away down.
Good job. I think lefty's up.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position.
I'm going to let Gossett try and finish
will
it.
Hit next.
See if he can do it.
And that one fouled off.
That changeup over there.
And that's in the dirt.
That's a good pitch.
1-1. On the ground.
Foul.
And foul ball.
Try and tot up that sinker. Hopefully not there.
Hard hit,
Okay.
right side. McGuire steps on
take
the
the
bag.
lead.
They limit the damage.
Now, probably going to bring in a new pitcher. Thought he had not too much time left, but no, it's not going to hit. Oh, wait a minute.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
Okay.
At the plate, Anthony Santander.
Yeah, I didn't think he was running out of time because just got to watch the clock, though. Probably bringing in, I don't know who he's going to bring in. He puts Jose Bautista over at first base. Okay. Oh, my God. Roldis Chapman. Right. But he's aware that Santander is a switch hitter.
Inside, just missed.
9th inning.
Cut on and missed at 101. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there. Okay. Just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Lindor.
Didn't get enough of that ball.
Zips it across. Now one gone in the 9th. Tied at 6. Now Adley Rutschman. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe
runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Sinker is right there. It was very hittable.
Gets the corner. 0-1.
All right, Tatis.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Got him. And good work there as he gets.
Yeah.
All right. Bottom of the ninth. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
I'll bring in Aroldis Chapman.
New pitcher now, Aroldis Chapman.
Even
he has a great slider with tons of movement.
Try and get him to get the save, but we
that
couldn't
is
get
out
the
of
lead,
play.
unfortunately. And we got Luke Weaver, maybe, if we can try and get the lead.
That's down. That's a ball.
Now a screamer into the outfield.
That's going to go into the gap for a double.
That one hops against the fence.
Something I tried to do.
It's a leadoff double, and the winning run is at second base.
Couldn't hit, unfortunately.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly
ask. He popped it up. I'm very surprised.
And now it's Frankie Lindor.
That slider was a little bit too much on the plate.
He's got it. And there's one down.
Come on, run.
Stepping in, Corbin Carroll. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sack bunt. And the first offering is not close.
I mean, there's one out.
One away.
No outs,
and the game-winning run stands at second. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The winning run on second base.
Wow,
Corbin goes down on strikes.
Now another lefty, Juan Soto. And he grounds out. Wow.
Torres handles. Throws to first in time.
Well, we're going to extra innings now.
And we're back. Here's
trying to get this game finished, too. Come on, dude. Another pitcher. He brings in Darren O'Day. Oh, my goodness.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I really faced Darren O'Day that much.
That slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult
pretty good
to pick
stuff.
that up.
He's a side armor, unfortunately. I don't think he's submarine, but yeah.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Why did I do that?
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now at the plate, Jackie Robinson. That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
In plenty of time to first. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th. Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. And he swings over the top there.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Yeah, I knew he was going to do that again.
Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Ground ball right side.
Do it.
Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. On to the bottom of the 10th. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Kyle Schwarber up.
And a pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Down the line, and it's
still can't believe he's running this guy.
This guy's got good power with one swing. He can win it for him. in the air, pretty deep out to center field.
Pretty deep. Got
brings it in.
Throw.
Runner tags at second.
Come on. Yes, perfect throw.
Yes. The tag on him, and it's a double play. Now
Good
a chance
job,
for
man.
Jose Bautista.
Retire Bautista.
First offering in the dirt.
Man, that was so great.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1-1.
On the ground, right side. Slings to first, and we're headed to the 11th.
Of course, they always start the runner at second base in case anybody doesn't know why. You know, they're doing that extra inning thing. Tried to bunt there, and that didn't work.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-2 now.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's a base hit. That's going to score the runner.
This ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they lead by 2.
Okay.
No outs. Runner at first.
Some more runs,
and here is David. Runner on the go.
Come on, Westberg.
Low.
That's a ball.
Throw safe.
Barely got the hand in. Okay.
Swing and a
right
miss.
There.
And a count 1-1. Swing and a high
he's
fly
gonna
ball.
go to
Well
the gap, but I think he's going to catch it. Yes, he is.
All right. Makes the catch.
Stay at third. Stay at
Runner
third.
tags at second.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder.
Right,
got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing
sacrifice
football.
fly.
McGuire stands in now and watches strike 1. Swings and misses. And it's nothing in 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swings
that was a
and
nasty
misses.
pitch. That was
Couldn't
pretty
catch
bad.
up to the heater.
All right, it's up to
Here's the
Santander.
left fielder, Anthony Santander.
0 for 4.
And that misses. And it's 1-0. Westberg at third with 2 away.
Wow, that was right there.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left
Not
center
a good
field.
pitch right there for that pitch to be in that location.
Santander makes the catch.
All right, so
we're in extras here, and the batter now.
Bring in Luke Weaver to try and get the save.
Luke Weaver on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and you see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
All right, that's going to be an out, but the runner,
oh
no.
And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Nope, runner is out at first. Pay attention, John
pays off for the out. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Well, you know what I mean.
Top of the zone, and it's called
Very
a strike.
surprised he didn't swing at that one.
We call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 1-1. Swing and miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Weaver.
And it remains 2-2. With the tying run at third, winning run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out.
Damn it.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous.
Of course, he doesn't go after it.
And that'll keep the line moving.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
McMahon in the box now. Takes strike 1. Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with 1 out. In the dirt, but kept close. But no advance from the runners. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Of course.
For a base stop. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI. RBI single, and again, we are tied.
Big RBI for him right there.
Pitch.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into
and
the
that's
outfield.
gone. Oh,
this
wow.
one swung on and hit well. Way back there.
Got the perfect throw. Gonna get to the
and
cutoff
he flings
man.
it into the warning track.
He's not going for third.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And he pops it up to left field and
center
field. To the 12th.
Drops into the glove, and that is the third out of the
I'll keep Tatis in there.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
He's on deck, actually.
And now here is Adley Rutschman.
All right. Guess he's keeping O'Day in. Yep.
O'Day back to work. And takes low for ball.
You got to take him out eventually, and then yeah.
And a swing and a miss.
Don't do that.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands.
1-1.
If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Got him looking.
Man, that was a
and
nasty
he's registered
one.
3 Ks in this one.
Yep, Tatis is going to have to try and get him around. He brings in
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Gotta get something in the gap or over the wall.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
We would at least gotten another run instead of 1, but yeah.
Late swing, fouled off.
Damn it.
Makes the grab, 2 down.
I haven't really played an extra game in a while, but yeah.
That one at triple digits.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Yeah, way up and swing like that. I'm probably not going to win this game.
Inning. Here's the center fielder, Corbin Carroll.
I don't want to bring in Gregory Soto. I'm going to bring in Andrew Miller.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Andrew Miller.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Strike.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left
over
field.
His head.
That's back there. And it hits the fence.
Gotta hurry and get it in. Come on.
Headed for the plate. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now.
Go back. Of course he would
now
do that.
Now he stops and he's able to get back into third.
Wasn't sure the ball was going to get caught.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs
if we
you to
don't
come
win this
through.
game,
it's just bigger than
man,
your own individual step.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
Please get him, Rutschman. Nope.
Throw to second and great jump.
Got the perfect throw, but no. That's
now a high fly ball out to left center.
That's definitely going to do it.
Squeezes it.
I got the perfect throw, but not able to throw it.
The winning run, and they win in 12. And a fan.
But oh well, man, that's the way it is, these games. But that was a pretty good game, I will say. I mean, good GG, I will say, to my opponent. Man, yeah. Alright, well, I'm going to end this video now. It's extremely late now. I mean, it's after 11. But I hope everybody enjoyed this. Don't have any packs open, I don't think. No. Alright. Thanks again for watching, everybody. You all take care. Thanks again for joining in. Thanks again.